Good morning and welcome to Kansas. I just started with section 8. I'll try put the route in the screen right now. Section 8 is about 550 kilometers and 2,200 meters of climbing. The section is a bit shorter. Most sections have been 600 kilometers plus. So I think I'll be cruising through this section. Look at this, just flat. Got a nice wind. It's getting hot though. Today it will be 28 degrees Celsius. And tomorrow it will be actually 30 degrees Celsius. But since I'm mostly cycling on flat terrain, I don't feel the heat that much. But yeah, pretty nice change of scenery since the Ozark Mountains. So I'll be enjoying this. So my plan for this section is to actually, challenge myself a bit. I want to see how fast I can do it. It's kind of ironic how I was looking forward to enter Kansas, but I will probably spend here the least amount of days. Okay, so got to a campsite. Yeah, it's actually quite nice here. Look, there's no one here. There's this beautiful lake over here. I mean, look at this. It's such a cool spot. The only downside is I think I have like one full power bank, so I can make it like 2 days, and there's no electricity here, but I think I'll be fine. I did 130 kilometers in 7.5 hours, I would say. Pretty good record so far. I also have a drone with me since the beginning, but I haven't used it yet because it only has like 30 minutes of battery life and it's kind of a scam. I'll show you a screenshot of the settings and the video resolution. It says something like 8K or something, and when I first tried it out, well, it was not 8K, but I think this will be a soothing place to try it out for the first time in America. Enjoy! I just watched the drone footage and I told you it was bad, and it is really bad. Good morning. Left my campsite. It's almost 9. It's already quite hot, but it's beautiful. Alright, got to the campsite, set up my tent. I'm gonna keep this open for the air to flow through it because it's still quite hot. So yeah, nice way to keep some fresh air in my tent. Hello, good, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Hi, what's your name?
I'm Aiden.
Aiden, Roel,
Yeah.
nice to meet you. Yeah, Roel.
Nice to meet you, man.
Where are you going?
I'm going to New York.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, where did you start?
I started in San Francisco.
Wow.
What about you?
Trans Am.
Nice, yeah.
I got a pretty bad headwind, but I only need to cycle 60 kilometers. Got into my motel. It's been quite a tough day. I had a headwind and it's very exhausting actually, because you can't just stop pedaling and just roll, because if you stop pedaling you just immediately stop because of the wind. Good morning. I looked at the weather report for today and it will be a bit windier as yesterday, and I will be having headwinds again. So my initial plan to do 100 kilometers at least, it's not gonna work. By wind in your face all the time. When everything's against you, just sing through it. Don't stop believing. Hold on to the feeling. Woo. Good morning. It's 9 a.m. I'm leaving Nickerson. I will be cycling 80 kilometers to Great Bend. I've been having a tailwind all morning now, and it's so beautiful here. This is exactly how I imagined Kansas to be. Look at this. It's just nothing here. Just nothing. Wow. It's awesome. It's awesome. So I'll be spending the night here. The only worrying thing is when I was at a gas station, there was a lady and she told me that there is a chance for tornadoes tomorrow.
Those storms are going to become more widespread, and some heavier pockets of rain are going to be observed as well, to the point where we may be watching for a bit of a flash flood risk here, depending on how long some of these storms end up lasting. But those will be containing, again, those severe threats as well, winds, large hail, as well as the chance for some tornadoes. So it's definitely something we want to be paying very close attention to here over the next 24 hours, as the Storm Prediction Center has put all of northeast Kansas in an enhanced 3 out of 5 risk here for severe weather. So confidence is very high that we are going to see some very strong storms tomorrow. Out of those risks, we think hail right now is going to be the biggest concern. Large hailstones, probably between around 2 to 4 inches in diameter, are expected from some of those storms that will affect the area here. After that, it's going to be winds as the secondary threat.
Shit.
Definitely tornadoes, something.
That's bad news. Okay, so little update. I talked to one of the owners of the church and explained the situation. He told me I should be fine because all the storms usually go from southwest to northeast, and I'm like a bit past the border of how the storm will go. And if I start early tomorrow and do like 100 kilometers to my next destination, I should be out of the risk zone. So my plan for tomorrow is to start at sunrise, maybe even earlier, and just go as far as possible and keep a good pace, and I should be safe. Good morning. I just left my campsite, or I just left the church actually. I need to do 75 kilometers before 2 p.m. So I got at least 6 hours, and then I should be safe from the bad weather. I should have some favorable winds as well, so it should go pretty fast. You had a program, it's called Storm Chasers. Well, I'm doing the exact opposite on a bike. Storm Escapers. I'm 100 kilometers in right now. It's 12:30. I'm 160 kilometers in. At the beginning of this video I said that I wanted to push myself a bit. Well, today I did it. Not too bad. There's a snake on the road. Made it to Scott City. I did 200 kilometers. Boom. But the weather report says there's still a chance of tornadoes in the evening. So there was a city park where I could camp, but well, I'd rather go for a motel. You see that American flag right there? The weather will get worse this evening, so I'll rather sleep here. Alright, good morning. I just left Scott City. My legs are quite sore from yesterday. I'm expecting a side wind today, which is not the best, but not the worst. Alright, I made it to the city park of Tribune. It looks like there's a storm coming. It's getting quite windy, I heard some thunder already. So luckily I'm done for the day. I bought myself a beer. You know, the thing is, if you want to buy a beer in the gas station, they only have this size, which is the size of I'm an alcoholic, or you have to buy a whole 6-pack. You can't buy just one small beer, which in Europe is kind of normal, but here it's... And I also bought myself a little souvenir. I got 2 stickers. I made it. Colorado. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next week in Colorado.